Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about something that drastically helped improve my aim, not just by a little bit but by a drastic amount. And I thought I'd bring today's video to share the love, share this tip, and hopefully it will help quite a few of you guys out there, because I know some of you guys struggle with aim, including myself. I am not the best aimer in the world. This video doesn't mean you're going to all of a sudden become an aimbotter and you're going to snap on every single kid in the lobby, but this video should help you in some way. Now I do just want to say, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to scroll down, click that like button, and also if you want to see everything Cold War, be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future Cold War videos on the channel. But now that out of the way, let's talk about this tip. Okay, so what I've just done is I've jumped into a game of custom games just to show you guys on what to do in your settings. So the thing we're going to be talking about are your dead zones. For some reason, I don't have my custom classes, but that's fine. So if you go into your settings, you go over to advanced and then go on to right stick minimum input threshold. This is the most important one here. Now what this setting does is, I mean, seriously, I'm trying to do a video here and I've got a conserver trying to ruin my video right now. Oh, we got to restart it. So if you go into your settings, over on controller, scroll all the way down to where it says right stick minimum input threshold. Now by default this won't be at 0. Now when you're engaging in gunfights against enemies or you're trying to control your recoil, those micro adjustments you do to your right thumbstick mean absolutely everything to ensure you're staying on target with the enemy. The number you select in this setting here will determine how far out you have to move your right stick before it registers the input and then displays it on screen. So for example purposes, let's just put ours at 50. Now I'm going to show you guys an example on what it's like at 50, and I'm going to show you why this is possibly the worst option you can choose, because when you're trying to adjust your recoil or you're trying to adjust your aim on the enemy, the controller simply will not detect the input. Okay, so as you guys can see here, and oh by the way, I'm not trying to flex on the PS5 controller or anything. So we can see here with the maximum input threshold on this stick, I am moving it quite far out and it's not detecting absolutely anything on screen. So when you're trying to, you know, adjust your recoil in a gunfight or trying to aim towards the enemy, it's not going to detect it in game. You have to move very far out before it actually starts moving the gun, as you guys can see. So having this maxed out is possibly the worst thing you can do. And if you have this maxed out by any chance, this is probably the reason why your aim sucks. Now, as I said earlier, those very slight adjustments you're doing in a gunfight are crucial, and especially if you're going against keyboard and mouse players, you want to come as close as you can as possible. So you want to be turning this thing all the way down to 0. Now you might notice a little bit of stick drift, however that shouldn't matter because you should always have your thumbs on the thumbstick, so stick drift shouldn't be much of a problem. And since I changed this thing to 0, I have been readjusting my aim so much better when enemies are jumping all over my screen, or if I'm using a weapon that's particularly hard to control. It has been a blessing. Now if you change this for the first time, you're going to need to get used to it. Don't feel like you can change this, jump into a game and then you can start snapping onto enemies. It will take time to adjust because it's going to feel more sensitive than usual, but it will also be much more responsive as well, so you're going to have a better feel and response to that right stick. So now we have this on 0. Let's see how that looks on the controller. So as you guys can see, even when we're doing very little movements, our aim is actually picking it up now, which is going to be crucial when you're going in them gunfights against enemies. Even the slightest movement is going to be picked up in game. So I recommend all of you guys try using 0, and honestly I'm sure it's going to work wonders for all of you guys. So I just wanted to bring you guys today's video, as this is something so quick and simple but can have a drastic difference in game. It's not going to completely change your aim, and if you're naturally a bad player, you're probably still going to be a bad player, but I'm sure your aim isn't going to be as bad as it was before. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, a like is always appreciated, and as I said, if you want to see more Call of Duty Cold War videos, be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any more videos on the channel. But nonetheless, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you all for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and as always, I'll catch all of you guys out in another brand new Cold War video. Take care, guys.